वैष्णव जन तो तीनी कहिए जे पीड़ पराई जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Ajay Kumar from ICA and welcome you to this new video on the health of a building. Well, when it comes to health, the first and foremost question any client asks himself is my building good? Has my contractor delivered me a good home, good building, or a good investment? How do you quantify this? What is the parameter? It's a huge building. Everything is now finished. How do I know it's good or bad? So, ladies and gentlemen, after our 25 years of research and R&D and continuous working to simplify this very complicated subject, we would like to today take a few pointers which may help my viewers and the prospective clients with some clarity, and which should in turn gradually create quality consciousness among the contractors, the subcontractors, and a very big tool to architects, structural consultants, the engineers. It's many a time that I'm an architect, I want to deliver good building to my client, but I'm handicapped. How will I ascertain the goodness or badness of a building? To be very precise, is the quality of the structure is good, the RCC? Is the plumbing perfect? Is the waterproofing good? When we come to waterproofing, it starts from the DPC level or the plinth. Has the contractor adopted the BIS guidelines for this? Has my basement waterproofing been taken care of? Is my underground tank leaking? So here, ladies and gentlemen, we just oversimplify this to a very single coordinate or a unit, that is moisture audit. Once a building is complete and used for 15, 20 days, 30 days, a client should go for a moisture audit. Moisture audit, it is the residual moisture content on the surface of my column, my beam, my skirting, my roof. So when actually BIS has put up guidelines, standards for residual moisture content in a building. Moisture is needed by most of the structures. Any structure which doesn't have moisture is practically weak. So most of the structures retain moisture. But what is the residual allowed moisture in a structure? For example, a RCC should have a residual moisture content between 6 to 8%. For a new building, we can take it 10-12% at the max. Similarly, if the moisture content in the basement is around this value, that means my building is totally waterproof. If the moisture content on my skirting is as per the guideline, that means my DPC, my waterproofing has been taken care of. And most important, ladies and gentlemen, if the moisture content in my RCC on the surface is within the BIS guidelines, that means it is perfect. May I just share with you that if the water used, even the water if it is used and there is a chloride attack, the moisture content of that structure will never be below 24-25%. So this is such a wonderful parameter and a very simple parameter which doesn't need any big setup or big machines. It is just a handheld moisture meter which can actually give you a clarity. Why we want to bring this? It is that once the contractor knows that my client is educated on this point, he will start with good waterproofing, good plumbing, right mix of the concrete, right compaction, right curing, and finally a very good waterproofing. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, Jai Hind.